It's kind of an off-the-cuff video. I've got some more video reviews coming up soon here on Atlantic Ocean Watch, but I wanted to share this because I'm in the process of basically decluttering, donating things and throwing things away. There are some dynamic changes coming in my life that are going to be challenging, but I'm planning on keeping the channel going. But as I go through watches that I'm going to donate to one of the charities here in this area, I lost this old Invicta watch case. And inside of this Invicta watch case, it's so old now that the little, for the zippers, the little tabs for the zippers have broken off. And I'm thinking about just getting rid of this case and donating this case as well, and maybe getting rid of a couple of watches. But I want to show you the watches that are in here. A lot of these watches have been in here, part of my collection for a long time, with a couple of exceptions. This is a digital watch that I've had for a while, but I've really not really used. I just like the orange. This watch I think is going to end up being donated. Here's an Ingersoll Bison, a watch I've had for an extremely long time. I like it because it looks like a Chrono Fighter, right? But cheaper. I wish Ingersoll still made these. I don't think they still make these anymore. I like these. This is a cheap alternative to the Chrono Fighter, the Bison. I love this watch, but I think this one's actually broken. I think one of the hands in there is broken, but I don't know. I still may keep it because I really love the design of this watch. This is a fake U-boat timepiece. I would love to be able to afford a U-boat. One of my first reviews on Atlantic Ocean Watch was of this fake U-boat and another fake U-boat. One of the pushers there is gone, so I'll probably just give this one away as well. And one of the watches I used to go goo goo gaga over, Invicta Russian Diver. But as I've told you guys before in an earlier video, way back in the beginning of Atlantic Ocean Watch, the straps, look at the thing's falling apart still. The straps here where these barrels are, you guys can see how old this watch is. That's what the failure point was for the straps. But I think I'm going to keep this Invicta Russian Diver, throw another battery in there, and try to find another strap. So that Russian Diver, as well as this, look at that. See, look, that's because the straps on both ends, right where those barrels are, broke off. I'm going to keep these and put batteries in here eventually and clean these up. So I really like the big Invicta Russian Divers. But I'm going to keep these. In fact, I'll take these out now, along with the Bison. This watch right here used to be one of my favorite watches from Invicta, but I was driving tour buses back in my Fun Tours days, for those who remember Fun Tours in Virginia Beach, and it fell off my wrist because this was the worst spring bars in the world. These spring bars sucked. I love this watch, but it damaged the crystal right there. You see that? It damaged it. That really pissed me off because I really love this big, chunky, cool-looking, masculine watch. But I want to keep this one because I love it so much, even though I probably won't ever wear it again. This one here is from one of the earlier watches from Sterling. It's alright, but it's not really my style, so I think this is going to get donated. Somebody puts a battery in there and it'll be good to go. Now, when I used to work transit, I worked for Hampton Roads Transit. I drive tour buses, by the way, for a living, and also Hampton Roads Transit in the past, and Virginia Regional Transit. Well, a nice lady at Virginia Regional Transit gave me this here. I like trains, as a lot of you guys probably, me personally know. It's a pocket watch, but I've never ever really used it. But because it is a pocket watch, I'm going to clean it up and keep it. And the last watch I'm going to keep, I think I'm going to keep anyway, is this Invicta timepiece right here. It needs a battery. Very comfortable strap, as I recall. Another iForce from back in the day. I just like that there. But I wanted to make this quick little video while I'm decluttering and throwing things away. I'm going to keep this one because I like it. I'm going to keep this one because of sentimental value, and maybe one day I can get it fixed, because it's a cheap version to me of the Chrono Fighter, right? This Ingersoll Bison is. I like that push. It's just really cool. I like trains, right? Plus it was a gift. A One Time was my favorite watch, but these spring bars here are terrible, so maybe I'll find some that fit and try to get this fixed eventually. These two Russian divers, as I've talked about before, they break where the tumblers are here, these half tumblers really, and this is one of the first styles of watches I really went goo goo gaga over, man. I thought it was a man when I got these. So eventually I'll change the straps in here, put batteries in here, and refurbish those. I like this U-boat, but pusher's missing. And yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of these and donate this watch box, and maybe it'll do someone else some good. But I wanted to make this very quick video on Atlantic Ocean Watch here on YouTube. Yes, that's a giant bicycle thing back there in the back. Check out my other YouTube channel, HeadTube72. There's my mountain bike I'm using as a towel rack at the moment. HeadTube72. Only got a couple videos up there right now, but I'll leave a link to that. And also my travel channel called Just Go. I'll leave a link to that as well. Thank you for watching Atlantic Ocean Watch on YouTube. I'm also Atlantic Ocean Watch on TikTok and Instagram, where I do other things other than just watches. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all later. See ya.